that one place to start with that is even just this place of wanting. And that even before the place of, oh, I'm going to show you my yearning heart that's never going to be met, can I be with myself just in the truth of what I want? Can I say, oh, I actually really want that, whether I ever get it or not?
Right.
And that's sort of that first place. It's like, oh, even when we talk about complaint or withdrawal, when we do it from our own self, we complain to our partners or we withdraw from our partners, and that's just this sign. It's like a red flag that just says like, hey, you want something and you're unwilling to like admit that you want it.
Yeah. So
whether you ever get it or not, it's sort of like a.
Yeah. So I like this idea. So let's break these down a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? So if complaint is the lowest form of expressing for what you want, right?
Yeah.
Like, so complaint is the lowest form of expressing a desire for what you want. Most of the way that shows up is in this lack kind of vibrational quality. Like I like, you're not giving it to me. I want it, so I'm going to bitch and moan until I get it. And you know, men and women are equally guilty of this form, right? Another one is, you know, I guess a step right above that is you're never going to give it to me, so I'm going to be resigned and or withdrawn, or I'm going to withhold my love from you. We see that a lot.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's conscious to varying degrees. But yeah, that place of like, I will now withdraw from you, I'll withhold from you, because you will never meet me, never give me what I want. You know, all the way from the gross to the subtle. You don't love me the way I want to be loved, and like, you never take me to dinner where I want to go to dinner. You know.
Right. You don't.
You're always on your phone when we go on vacation.
Yeah, you don't take care of the kids the way I do, or you don't make enough money like I want you to, or any of that. So I'd say 85 to 90% of relationships really live in that lowest form of expressing desire, which is shocking to me, but that really is true. Very few graduate to this idea of, okay, let me now get so clear on what I want that I'm willing to ask for it unequivocally, whether or not you give it to me, right? I'm going to ask, you know, here's what I want, here's what I really want from you, here's the way I want to be loved, here's the texture that I want to be loved in. And that is, you know, challenging for so many people. I work with people, I know you do too, where just that idea of like claiming what they want from the world, from their partners, from love in general, from God, whatever it is incredibly vulnerable. And many of them freak out at that part, like their nervous systems just tweak out because the idea of asking for it is too scary.
Yeah. So it's like, again, I just want to put that little signpost in. If you know, like if you notice you're complaining, in a way it's a good sign that you noticed, because now you get to go like, oh, that's actually this little bridge I can take to this next place.
Yeah.
And then I would say there's even this, just again, to kind of walk it across, because so many people are like, oh, I'm in complaint, I should be at a book.
Right.
So like really walking that bridge is like noticing I'm in complaint, noticing I'm in withdrawal.
Right.
And then I would say the first place that people get sort of is that claiming almost. And maybe a less kind way to say it is like demanding. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of like standing for like, this is what I'm worth.
Right.
This is the kind of partner that I deserve.
Yeah.
This is the relationship I deserve. And I know we're making.
It's very easy to get self-righteous in that, right?
And we're making fun a little bit, but I do want to just name like these are steps. And when we notice those steps, it's sort of first not to shame it and go like, oh, okay, I'm in that step. Then what's the next step from there?
Right.
So it's actually a beautiful step from just complaint, collapse, withdrawal to go like, actually, you know, this is what I need. I need someone who comes home at 5 o'clock every day and has dinner with me and the kids. Right. That's what I deserve in relationship.
So I would be curious, how would you suggest to people to move into that step, to move? I think you made the first point that it's noticing, right? You got to notice. And then what would be some steps that you would suggest to actually start to talk about that?
So I'd be curious what you know, if you have what you have as well, but the one that comes up immediately is like, in a way it actually becomes a little bit more of a solo or self-reflective practice, that it's taking that time. You know, some people do it writing or or whatever, but there's actually a place to go and be with yourself and say, I want this. And because what I
What
find
about
is
having women go with women?
sure.
And men go with men. I mean, that's something that I really love, right? So
Yeah, I think definitely,
clarity.
but I find like I had a women's retreat recently, and I even sent the women still to go alone and
They
sort it
know,
out, and
right.
then they came back together, and then we can say, I want this.
Right.
Because even, like, we talked about this earlier, which is, or no, I talked about it with somebody else earlier, this place of where there's actually shame in many women for the longing for partnership. And there's also, as much as they want partnership and sort of feel shame that they don't have it, they also have this other side of the shame, which is, oh, I shouldn't want it that badly.
I shouldn't feel incomplete.
Yeah, I should, right, I should be able to handle this on my own.
Yeah.
And that play, or even to say like there's sort of the shame in like, gosh, I want a man to, I actually want a man to just take me on vacation. And they're sort of like, oh, this is like not a self-realized woman, or I shouldn't expect a man to do that, or I should, and so even like, I think that is a step. In the end, there is that the expectation, but even the place of going like, gosh, I